Guys, I'm about to watch Halloween Ends or End, however you want to say it. And sorry, I'm making sure I got nothing on my face because I just ate some chili. I made a ghetto broke hot dog. You know, use regular bread, the meat, the non bean chili or no chili bean chili, and yeah. So, anyways, I'm about to watch it on my TV. You know, cause I got to hook up. If you know, and then we're gonna see what we think about it because, like I said, I'm not really a Halloween lover. Like I never really seen all of them. I seen bits and pieces of all of them because I I was chicken back in the day. But now the field I'm in, the work I do, I'm OG. So, with that being said, I kind of read the comments of some comments. Kind of heard it wasn't good. Kind of heard of that. But you know what? We're gonna form our own opinion once the movie starts cracking and it starts going. So I'll be back with my opinion real soon, and we'll let you know if it's 100, 50, or straight out, flat out 0. So anyway, we'll be right back. Over and out. Peace. So I'm currently watching. I don't even know how far along I am in this movie, but if you know the movie, I'm gonna tell you exactly where I'm at. I just seen Michael Myers in this movie for the first time. I think I'm probably still in the beginning of the movie. But I don't know. I'm starting to see why people kind of like say what they say about the movie. Because some people said, "Oh, there wasn't enough Michael Myers," or they did your boy dirty wrong for the ending. I don't know. I like to listen to the opinions, but not really pay attention to them. If that makes sense. But this is where I'm at. If you want to know. Bloop, bloop. Yeah, I paused it. So yeah, I'll keep you updated how I feel about the movie. But right now, if you ask me from where I'm at, how do I feel? What do I think? I don't want to say too much. Like, excuse me. I don't want to say too much of my rating, but it's leaning. Excuse me again. Sorry. It's leaning probably a 5. So far. I say that because I'm starting to get where the movie's going. If that makes sense. But we'll see what the rest of the movie brings. Anyway, peace out. Alright, sorry. It's dark. I'm still continuing watching the movie. But, oh my god, dude. Trust me. When this is over, I'm gonna give you my spiel. But right now, I bumped that. I want to bump that 5 to a 4. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you everything. Give me a rundown. And like I said before, you get to the full version of my review. You got to see this movie to know why I'm gonna give it. Why I'm giving it, and just to understand where I'm coming from. Because if you haven't seen the movie, then you're gonna. Right, guys. What you're all waiting for, my final thoughts of Halloween Ends. If you've seen the interview that she did on E News exclusive, that little segment they do on E News. This is for the spoilers. If you haven't seen that or haven't seen the movie, you need to go watch that movie and come back and comment and do what y'all do best because I love y'all. Yeah, I love my fam. But if you've seen that interview, she wanted to make this movie for what it was, the ending. Like she didn't feel like she wanted to stand it. She's just like if anybody adapts to the playwright, she don't want to be in it anymore. She's done. Like I can kind of see how there's like some how do I say spin-offs of Michael Myers. I can see that like somebody but I'm like I mean it's sad that it came to an end. Don't get me wrong. And then she said it in the movie like that's her career. Like she had like I really don't know Jamie Lee Curtis anything else besides those movies and Freaky Friday. Maybe it's in other movies or whatever, but I don't know. But what I'm saying is, she's like, how this movie is gonna go play out. She's like, well, there's a big scene, and she even said it. So there's a big scene in the movie, that the fight scene with me and him, and I don't want it to, I don't want it to seem. She's like, oh, I don't want it to seem like a fight scene. She wanted to make it more like realistic kind of thing. I don't know. When I saw that, like when the fight scene with him and her, when I saw that, I was like, I felt like, honestly, this movie was done quickly. Like, it should have dragged on the fight scene a little bit more to make it a little dramatic, a little more, like scary like. But it happened. It ended and happened so quickly. I was like, wow, that's how you gonna do him like that? But let me tell you before I really give you my closing remarks of this movie. The things I liked about this movie, if you ask me, what did you like about this movie? I like how they kind of went back and forth from the original, from the old movies to this one, like when you know what she was thinking, thoughts and stuff. I like that, right? And then two, um, I like they kept the character. They kept the characters there, and if you've seen the last one, like the one that came out in 2020, I think. I think it came out in 2020 or 21. I think last year. Um, they kept some of the characters that, I guess one of the characters. Well, if you haven't seen the last one, then you're not gonna get what I'm saying. But if you've seen this one, you definitely watch both of those because they all movies tie in together. If you haven't seen none of them, because I'm a guy who has seen some of them and parts of a lot of them, so I kind of know the movies, I should say. But if you remember the caretaker that was taking care of the old man in the movie, it looked like she died in that movie, but maybe somehow she survived. Like she was like one of the million who survived from Michael Myers. She was in a wheelchair, and she's like, "How can you do this? Like how can you live with yourself? You know, you did this. You know, because I think the people that survived Michael Myers, he just wanted to kill that Jamie Lee Curtis. I'm saying her state. I'm not saying her real name. Or her stage name. I'm saying her real name because I know because I don't know. I forget her name. Thinking about all this stuff. But anyways, I'm trying to talk all this stuff. But Jamie Lee Curtis, like I think he just wanted to kill her in all the movies, and that was it. And he would have ended. He would have ended terror, and that would have been it. And he would have gone into hiding. Who knows? That's why. And I'm in this one. You saw that the caretaker in a wheelchair, and he's like, "How can you live for yourself? You did this." You know, she can't even speak. You know. And then you see at the end of the movie, you see the little brother of the big brother in that movie. Because there was a big brother and little brother in the movie, and they killed the big brother, but the little brother is still alive. Now, I like those movies. Like growing up, I was like scared, right? I just didn't like scary movies. Now I can kind of deal with them. I can kind of watch them. I mean, nothing really scares me anymore because I've seen real blood. I've seen real bones. I've seen a big body being bombed. You know, like if you know the job, if you know the work I do. So nothing scares me nowadays. It's just when it's true, like true. I guess like true, like those the Nun, like those movies that are based on true events, and they make them scary, told like a scary told story in a movie. That kind of freaks me out knowing that that really happened. You know, that's the only thing. But when it comes to like Michael Myers and like the blood and the knives and the snapping of the neck and all that stuff, it doesn't really scare me at all anymore. It just freaks me. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies and it cringes me, and I'm like, oh man, he did like that. Oh shit, you know. And this one, be honest with you, I didn't get none of that. The last movie, Halloween, not ends. I forget what the last one was, but the last one before this one, that had more cringy kills than this one. He just stabbing this. Like, I kind of wish they like. I feel like, to tell you the truth, they had a bigger budget in the last one than this one. So they just made the movie and that's it, you know. And I don't know, man. Like, and honestly, in this one, to tell you the truth too, in all the Michael Myers movies, he killed alone. He ran alone, right? Nobody was helping him. Nobody decided to come like, hey, fool, I'm gonna kill with you. You know, he was strong. He was scary. He was a boogeyman. He was a thug. He was a serial killer thug. You know, and in this one, he had an apprentice, somebody that had a traumatizing life, basically, and it happened to see he was alive, and I guess it's like, I'm throwing a throwback, but y'all remember Ghost Rider, when the Ghost Rider would look into the people's eyes and take their souls? Basically, he did that to the apprentice, but gave him some dark in his eyes, and he was like, okay, I feel what you feel. Let's do it together. Because in the movie, there was kills that his apprentice did, and Michael Myers didn't. And then when you did see them together, pretty much the movie, they're both together. But when you did see them, it was normally him doing half the work and then him finishing it up. Michael Myers finished it off, and that kind of made excuse my language, but it kind of make him. Now you know what, I'm not gonna say it because this is YouTube. I'll keep it the PG-13. But it kind of made him look like a wussy. If you rhyme with wussy with, the word I'm trying to say, but I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, because he was big and bad in the last movies, and in this one he needed help. That's what I was like. What? Like. And people are gonna be grappling about how this movie. Oh, there wasn't enough Michael Myers. Oh, isn't that? I think the story was told like good, not great. Like I'm pretty sure if you deep down search on the web, not on the dark side web, because that's but on the web, there's probably a petition out there to remake this movie, or probably put in the extended cut, or the extended cut, or the producer's cut. I don't know what you said, but stuff they keep out of the movie, because because movies, they film so much. At the end of the final editing, they take out what they think. Oh no, we shouldn't have this. We shouldn't have that. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, yeah. And then they match it together and make a movie, right? I think a lot of fans probably want to see that now, to see what really was going down in the movie, because really, I was giving it a 4, almost. Well, pretty much my mind was giving it a 3 in the beginning, right? The way it kind of hit the middle, right? I mean, not the middle, but like the beginning parts. Then I gave it a 4. Then I gave it a 4 when it hit the climax. Where it started getting interesting in the middle, and then right when it got to the finish, I forgot the whole mumbo jumbo, but because I learned in school. But when you got to the middle to the end, like close to the middle to the end, it was like it was kind of getting into a 5, and then it went back to a 4, and it stayed that way through the whole movie. So I don't know, like, I wish, honestly, it was better movie than it came out to be, because like I said, my points were like I say, it seemed like he was a wussy. He needed help, right? 2, the fight scene in the movie felt like quick, didn't drag. It wasn't like something like. But of course, like I said, if you did see the exclusive interview from E! News, she didn't want it to be a fight scene. She wanted it to be like so. I guess she just wanted to because the only way the franchise is gonna end if you kill the man, the myth, the legend, or the man, the myth. No, not the man, the myth, the man, the legend of all killers, off, right? But it just went so quick. It was like you blink, the fight ended, and he died. You know. But man. Like I said, I was giving it a 4. I was giving it a 5. Now it came back to a 4. And the only reason I'm gonna give you this point, and I'm gonna go because I should be watching the Astros game. It's everybody in the mama is loving the Astros right now. It's playoff season. If you're not really caring on the Astros, then you're not really caring about Houston or anything or sports. But I liked how they kind of went back and forth with the old movies. That's about it. I can't say much about it. It's kind of crazy. I guess I'm gonna point it out that when you're talking about Apprentice, like if you're watching this and not have any, if you're watching this and not have any like oh, I've seen the reviews, it doesn't sound great to me, I'm not gonna watch it. But what do you mean Apprentice? He had, like I said, he looked in somebody's eyes, didn't kill him, and gave him the power of evil. And the thing is, at the end of the movie, it's crazy because the power of evil knew the apprentice. He knew he was evil, and it's funny because he was laughing. It was funny because, not funny, but it was like, what? He was laughing and he was ah, ha, 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 because he heard the car coming, and he knew he liked the apprentice and the daughter of the mom of Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, it's the daughter. Get it, of Jamie Lee Curtis, like daughter, and the daughter. She was in love with that guy, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna get it now." So he killed himself, and then she goes in there, and she's like, "Oh my God, what'd you do now?" And then she leaves, and then this the old man from the last movie, the cop that I guess didn't die but got injured. I don't know. It's been a while since the last one. But I know he played a big role. It was a big role in the movie. The cop was like, Michael, the guy, the old white guy. Anyways, he called the daughter. He was like, "Hey, is everything okay? We got a suicide call from the location of your grandmother." She went back, and because I thought like in my opinion, I thought the ending was gonna go differently. I thought they were gonna have a fight scene, knowing that it wasn't gonna be a fight scene, whatever it was gonna be. I thought they're both gonna die, like both get stabbed, and then they both die. That would have been probably a better ending than what that was, because it was just a fight scene. They killed him, and that's it. They had a little parade. They wood chipped them. I thought they were gonna I thought they were gonna cremate him, but they wood chipped them. That's it. I don't know, man. Just like I said, if you probably deep dive in the web, there's probably somebody petitioning like the Senate version or Senate cut to be out, because I feel like there's stuff that should have been in the movie that shouldn't have, because it's always like there's like that. Or they're probably petitioning for a remake of the movie because it ended $1 billion. I'm talking $1 billion not probably not even billion, $1 trillion franchise, because there's people who love Michael Myers. They dress up like a Michael Myers. They have shirts. They have the masks. They have them signed. They have the authentic was it like movie posters. They have so much of him, because I know a lot of I don't know if every Michael Myers in every movie is the same Michael Myers, but they got everything merched out, signed, and everything, authentic guys, whatever. So I know a lot of people are fans, but let me just leave you with this, because I'm gonna go. I didn't like the movie, but I didn't hate the movie. I just thought there was things that could have been better and done better, but since it didn't happen the way I said it didn't. Yeah, since the way that it didn't happen the way I thought it was gonna happen. I guess kind of surprised me, but in a way it didn't. But it is what it is. It's over with. Um, I know the scary franchise. I mean, the scary genre of movies is always gonna be coming out, doing new things. And maybe one day they'll make another, and maybe one day they'll not revise the Michael Myers because she's like, if somebody comes out with another a script of a parallel universe of Michael Myers or another spinoff, I'm not doing it. But maybe they'll make another like bad guy, something like Michael Myers, and make him in a movie. I mean, bring him to life and make a movie out of it. I don't know. But guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and if you did watch this movie, please comment down below what you think of the movie. And I'm a movie buff. I like watching movies. I have a free app on my phone. If you want to know, DM me or comment down below. I'll give you the inside of the app. But I watch movies here and there. I haven't gone to the movies since COVID, but I just have the hookup. Everything's streamed nowadays, so I stream it. So if you got any movies that you recommend me watching and reviewing, let me know, because I'm a big boy. I review food better than I can review movies, but I'll give my 2 cents, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. So I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Over and out. Peace.